What is up, everybody? I just watched Mickey 17 and I definitely have some thoughts. This is a spoiler-free review, so you are good to watch this video if you have not seen the movie yet. The film follows our main character Mickey, played by Robert Pattinson. Mickey works on a spaceship and his job is an expendable, and he gets cloned again every time he dies. I thought the main plot of the film was actually pretty solid. A space colony, a crazy dictatorship, and then a guy who gets printed over and over again. Like, how can that not be good? I was expecting like a dark dystopian thriller or even like a sci-fi character study, but that is just not what this movie is at all. It just kind of meanders along, like it hints at these big ideas, but it never explores any of them. Instead of diving into what makes each version of Mickey different, or even talking about the like implications of cloning, the movie instead just jumps from one unpleasant moment to the next. Robert Pattinson is by far the best part of the entire movie. He plays the different versions of Mickey very well, but honestly, besides him, the rest of the cast feels very wasted. Like, Steven Yeun is in this movie and he is always great in anything he does, but even his character in this movie felt pointless. Most of the performances were good, but the movie never gives the cast anything meaningful to work with. The tone and central theme of the story is, I think, where the movie really lost it for me. It feels like it wants to be a satire, but instead it's just like kind of bleak and mean-spirited. There is no like emotional core at all to this movie. It just feels like they strung a bunch of scenes together. There is this whole kind of like subplot that turns into the main plot about like the animals, and that was one of the most uninteresting moments of the entire movie, and that is what the ending turned into. The world itself just felt hopeless, like the characters are either terrible people or they just don't have any power at all. It really doesn't have anything to say other than like, look how awful this is. Instead of using this like amazing sci-fi premise, it instead just throws these meaningless scenes at the screen. At the end of the day, Mickey 17 is not a good movie. It has good moments, but they are all buried under a movie that doesn't know what it wants to be. It is not funny enough of a movie to work as a comedy, and then it is not smart enough to work as a satire. And then finally, it is not engaging enough at all to be a sci-fi thriller. Like I said, Robert Pattinson is great, but that is about it. I wouldn't call it terrible, but it is a very soulless movie. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and that is just because I like Robert Pattinson, and I think this movie had a lot of potential, but it just did not live up to any of that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought about this movie, or if you're even going to watch it at all, and please subscribe to this channel. I'll be watching and reviewing Novocaine next, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you next time.